Assalamualaikum. My name is Aadib Karim. I am working as the director of Bridge Chemie Limited. Actually, we started our journey back in 2004. We started with supplying ceramic raw materials and machines for supporting the ceramic industry of Bangladesh. Then in 2012, we started working in the printing industry specifically for textile and garments printing. Right now, we offer different types of printing solutions that ranges all the way from heat transfer labels for garments. Then we also do direct textile printing like sublimation, like DTG, which is direct to garments, and also roll to roll. Other than that, we also work with many different specialized printing solutions like silicone printing, TPU printing. We also work with very emerging technologies that are not readily available in the market. We try to stay on top of all the new technologies that the world has to offer, and we try to support all different manufacturers here in Bangladesh to have the best technology by providing them with the right solutions. We provide them with all the necessary raw materials to implement those technologies, as well as we provide them 100% solution for the machines and also technical support. When anyone buys any machine from us, we provide them warranty, service, support. We also keep the ready spare parts and stock of raw materials to support them fully.
Okay, so let me know, these all textile chemicals, say printing chemicals. These are made by you, or it comes from other principal companies?
We are the sole distributor of these brands.
Okay.
Most brands are from European. There are some European brands named Perfectos,
Okay.
which is where we purchase water-based heat transfer, printing, ink, and chemicals. Another company brand name is Marabu, which is from Germany, where we purchase pet printing ink. And one of the important point here is that company can supply ink to print on any kind of surface. Even if you want to print on rocket, you can use their inks. So we are the sole distributor of this Marabu brand. Then we also supply another reputed brand of this world, that is Flint, which supplies mainly not packaging industries or packaging ink. There are various water-based packaging inks. Most of our products are eco-friendly. Most of their products are water-based. So we, beside serving textile industry, printing chemical industry, we also supply through Flint brand. We also supply non-textile segment also. Besides this, Flint brand.
Non-textile, like
Non-textile means packaging segment. That is packaging, not related with garments, related with packaging items. Okay. Then we also supply. We have the also supply of Ulano brand. This is also from Germany. As I said, the most of the European brands. So Ulano, we supply screen making, all kinds of screen making, screen cleaning chemicals of this brand.
Okay.
And most of our customers are top corporate customers of Bangladesh. We also serve the mid segment and lower segment also. And since these brands are very worker friendly, environment friendly, most of our garments prefer this brand, as their workers are safe under this brand when they work with this brand's chemical. So, and besides this, we also supply some Chinese brand who are the top manufacturer of China. One is Conimex, another one is Solid, which our editor already said that they supply silicone-based ink.
Right.
So all kind of printing ink-related solutions we supply.
Okay.
And besides that, we have lots of textile engineers who are highly associated with these inks, who can serve technical solution to our different customers. So we don't only supply the product, we also supply service.
So after sales services.
After sales service.
Of course.
We do solve their different technical problems. We have a good, strong, young, energetic textile engineer team. And besides that, we also supply different printing machineries. And our director, Mr. Aadib Karim, directly operates this department. And so we have full phase of, I will say we have full phase of printing solutions in under Bridge Chemie umbrella.
I'd like to know about the market. Tell us about the market you're doing business. How is the situation? If I say, let's say, from last 2 years till now, how is the market, and what are you expecting ahead?
I will say it positively, because though there is some uncontrollable situation like war, like environment related problem, that is not our under controllable. But I will say that the garments industry of Bangladesh is growing, and it is also it's a developed, established industry. So I think the market is growing very good, very rapidly growing. Our demand of ink and other products are increasing. Especially, I will say the quality goods, which Bridge Chemie actually supplies. People are always looking at us, as we are highly associated with export-oriented markets. So, export-oriented, the European buyers, the foreign buyers are looking for the ink and chemicals which are environment friendly, which is suitable with the skin of human, which is suitable for their workers. So they always prefer the quality inks. So I think the market is we have very good opportunity to expand this market, to sustain this market, and to do more with this market, to serve the Bangladesh textile industry more.
Right. And about the pricing, the competitiveness in the market, what is your, do you face challenges, difficulties to meet the price of your clients? How do you see that? Or how do you deal with it?
Of course, actually, as Mr. Ashfaq already said, our first focus for the last 25 years has been to provide the clients, our partners, with the best quality products. And best quality always comes at a price. Even though we have some uncontrollable situations like war, which affects freight cost, and right now the Middle East war is causing solvent-based, which is a very important element of ink. So it is increasing. It is a challenge for us, but at the end of the day, when we are focusing on good quality, the clients will always want to have the best quality, and they cannot avoid it, even if the price is increasing. But yes, we are employing different strategies. We are trying to sometimes import in bulk, sometimes we are trying to stock better, and we are also trying to find better suppliers and talking to them how to improve their prices to support the market. At the end of the day, we also have to stay competitive. But yes, we stay competitive, but our focus is always on the quality.
That's great. Do you have any message to the market?
I think from our perspective, as we have said that again and again, we always focus on the best quality. One message that I would like to tell the market is that Bangladesh still is very behind. Even though it produces a large volume of textile, it is true that we are one of the biggest shareholders of the entire world in terms of textile production. However, we still lack a lot of critical technologies. We are still very, very manpower dependent. So it is very essential for all the business owners and all the textile community to focus on more emerging technologies, more automation, and to work with more higher value garment products. Right now, Bangladesh is still working with more low value products. So I think to be more competitive in the world, we need to focus on high value products like Vietnam, for example. Vietnam is doing really well right now because they focus on high value. China, same. So Bangladesh has that potential to definitely produce those garments. For that, we all need to work together and focus on higher quality and making higher value products.
True. Just out of my curiosity, I think it would be a good place to ask you, we are one of the largest, right? In garments and exporting, one of the largest. Recently, we have crossed China even. Now, I want to know all these chemicals we are getting from outside, like China and all the European brands. Why we don't build manufacturing plant here?
Brilliant questions. Actually, you would be surprised to know that a lot of the commercial traders like us, like there's other commercial traders who are importing these ink and raw materials. They're trying really hard to manufacture these things, these raw materials here in Bangladesh. But well, we have our own internal challenges. For example, if you ever explore Chinese manufacturing industry, you'll see that their supply chain is very rigorous. Someone is making one part, say for the phone, someone is making the camera, the next door neighbor is making the body, the another neighbor is making the glass, something like that. So in Bangladesh, when I'm trying to do a project, I have to be composite. I have to have everything in-house, and that is a very big challenge for Bangladesh supply chain, which China doesn't have, which India doesn't have. So once everyone jumps and starts working together, I think it would be possible. But
What India have?
we have dream to
Yes,
to
of course.
proceed
We must
to
have
that,
dreams
to
to
that
do that.
segment,
Right.
to proceed for manufacturing.
But what India have and what China have, as you say, the segmental manufacturing, and then they combine it. Why don't we can have that? I mean, is it the policy of the government or because of what?
well, I think government definitely should try to make it more easier for manufacturers to improve this area. Like they can provide special subsidies for manufacturers like us who want to manufacture, people who want to manufacture this type of products. If there's any special program, that would really help the supply chain of local manufacturers, the textile manufacturers that who are making the garments.
Yeah, but recently, not even recently, for a few years, I think some foreign companies they are implementing their plant in Bangladesh, right?
Right.
Like I don't know about Dyson or Dyson or something.
Yep,
The companies
yep,
are having,
you're correct.
having it, right?
Yep.
The only thing is, no local brand is flourishing like that, right?
Right. As I told you, like say Dyson, they're a huge corporation,
Right.
and they have, manufacturing has a very high upfront cost.
Good.
So the local brands have to be able to afford that. So not all local brands who are commercial traders can necessarily afford it. And already I told you, if the government can or other non-profit organizations, I don't know, if they can support this initiative from different angles, then I think it can be possible.
I mean, since we have the market, we have the manufacturing capacity, facilities,
Yes.
and we have banks with lots of money. Still, nothing happens that way. That's the thing.
Yes, it is true. But it is also true that we are working. Like for example, my company, we have manufacturing already. Even though we are primarily a commercial trader, we have our own small factory where we are making some machines already that is used in the screen printing industry.
Right. Right.
And we have been making it since 2018, and now we are moving into a larger manufacturing facility, and we want to support the industry even more.
That's great.
However, another challenge is that there is a lack of technical know-how as well, a huge gap of technical know-how. So that gap also needs to be fulfilled. So there are challenges, but we are working hard with our Chinese partners, with our Indian partners. We're trying to figure out how to implement these technologies, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time, but it is possible, definitely.
Thanks a lot for your initiative to build up something by our own, right?
Yep.
And
Thank you.
thanks for your time.